Hello gang, welcome back to Méchet here on our snail farm. Exciting times ahead. We're cracking on here, episode 2. If you missed episode 1, make sure you go and check it out. It does give a whole slew of information about the series and about what's happening going forward. We're not here to talk about the past. You can go and check that out for yourself before seeing this. We're here to talk about the now, and the now is... Oh god, this was probably the worst hill to come up. The now is we've just got to get up the hill. We've got to harvest this farm, this field, which is our mustard field, by the way. Oh god, only 32% yield bonus. Well, this is not going to be great. Look, the mustard prices are best in December. But look, I think we just sell it off today. Let's sell it at the local shop. Are you Pit Bonheur? Like, yeah, we're just going to sell it. Oh, we're reversing all the way around here. Okay, exciting. How did you find episode 1? I haven't checked comments yet because, I mean, I'm recording this before comments have come out, so yeah. Yeah, there's that. Okay, there's that. Now if we sort of just go along here somewhere, I think we'll just leave it there. And what we want to do now is probably establish ourselves a bit of a steering. Yep, okay. No field detected. Like how far? Ah, there we go. Right, it's good to go. We're good to go. Field has been detected. Just gonna cut this corner off. I don't know if it drops straw. I've never actually harvested mustard. So let's have a look here. Just to see if there's enable straw swath. Yep, there you go. This current crop type. So there you go. Straw's not available. We don't have to worry about it. We can just crack on with harvesting this field, getting the mustard out of it. While I would like to sell it for a good price somewhere, I don't think we're going to bother. I think I'm just going to sell it down there, be done with it, and that's that. Just let me know if I didn't ask it in the first episode. Let me know now. Have you actually eaten snails? I think I did ask it. And what was it like? What was the texture like and the taste? Because I just cannot imagine eating them. Weirdly, that comes from a person who eats a lot of seafood. And seafood doesn't look the best half the time. Well, you can let me know. Let's finish this field up and get it done so we can sleep tonight. It looks like we've got rain coming as well. So we want to get this harvested ASAP. as you can see, it doesn't all quite fit into the hopper. I thought we might squeeze it in, but not to be. That's fine. We'll just go ahead and unload this. You can see it's getting quite dark too. So I think maybe what we'll do is we'll wait a day and we'll sell this product actually tomorrow. Because look, the closer it gets to selling, the closer it gets to a better price. Right? Right? Good logic? Good logic. And we don't have a lot anyway. So let me just go ahead and finish off this field. Okay. Last little bits just here. Just back this up and grab this one. Empty it out. And you can see it's gotten dark. Sun's getting real low, big guy. Alright. Let's turn that off. Let's raise that. Let's drop the pipe out. Let's dump the grain in here. And let's get cooked. Cooked? No, how about we just get set up for bed? Let's get cooked. I think you got snails on the brain, champignon. Escargot. I probably didn't need to put the trailer away after all that. Okay, let's pull that out. Slow to hook that trailer on and off. I mean, it is old technology. You got to remember. Let's go. Oh, no, bring that up. Let's go inside the cab for this. Might need to get some yard lights too, hey? I know I've got lights on the vehicle. That doesn't matter. It's not what it's about. It's about lights in the yard. Daytime and nighttime. Alright, let's place you on there. Let's place you on there. Great. Snaps into place. Well, this is in dire needs of a clean, isn't it? Right, we'll just tuck it in down here. Good. I'll just pop the grain trailer under cover. Yeah, that's just going to have to stay there till tomorrow. The good thing is we're going to be checking all our productions the next day. So obviously next month. So we're going to see, I just want to have a quick look, quick calculation. So this is really important, checking how this next month transitions for us in terms of product, what we're going to use. Now I'm not min-maxing, I'm not doing all that sort of stuff, right? Don't get me all confused here. I'm not here to min-max and, you know, be super ultra mega proficient. That's just not how I play. And also, do you want to not chase your tail and just get this thing in straight? Yeah, so I just want to make sure we're on the right path when it comes to our finances and when it comes to the product that we're putting in here. So the first thing is I'm going to write down everything that we're spending on this first batch to cook. So far we've actually spent 3,000 on lime. Okay, we haven't spent anything on breeding snails. We haven't. I'm not going to count the windmill. Like, I know we're using that for water. I'm not counting that. Oh, by the way, I put a duffel bag and a doormat just down here. Right, day one is done. Let's sleep till 7. We've also got, I want to check the sales, and we've got contracts we got to look at too. But I mean, contracts are a little bit here or there at the moment. All right, loan interest 1,183, property maintenance 715, production costs $6. Oh my god! Right, that is mega expensive. All right, mustard has gone up, by the way. 18.44. We'll just sell it to the farmer's shop. Tag that place. It is going up. I'm not in a rush. Maybe we need to just keep the lettuce going and keep the garlic backed off. Right, so I've got one garlic. Maybe I'll keep it on for another month or so. Or maybe actually, what are we storing? Garlic is 400. Maybe I'll wait until the end of today and I might just get one more garlic and we'll turn that off. But I'd rather more lettuce at the moment. Maybe I've done it the wrong way around. It should have been lettuce and then we add garlic in over the next couple of months. All right, let's just check our feed down here. Oh, look at this. All right. Oh, we can pick it up too. Cool. So I'm actually going to go ahead and stack this feed Actually, where am I going to stack this feed so it's sort of out of the way and not in the way? I'll just put it down here. Right, well, oh, we just had another one pop in. Hello. Let's put the feed boxes down here. The fact that I can pick these up, I'm not using super strength. I can just pick these up. Oh, and another one! How excitement! Oh, this is great. Maybe we need to get the lettuce rolling now and get the feed in. And maybe we should get this going today. How much more? There should be another snail feed mix very, very soon, actually. Let's go sell this grain. Let's then swing past. We're going to have to drop the sides down on this, and I want to use it for loading. By the way, these are the contracts we've got going on. We do have some cultivating ones we could go out and whip around and do. How big's that field? It's a fairly chonkers field, isn't it? That one could be quite good. 4K. This is where I need a second tractor. It's going to be imperative that we get a second tractor up ASAP. There is a sowing one here. If I had a second vehicle, I could use it. There is some mowing contracts. We could quickly do this contract. Look, I'll hold on to it. I'm not itching for contracts at the moment, but just so we are aware. And also, we haven't checked the sales. That only does 125 centimeters. I mean, I'm pretty sure ours only does that. What's this? This is a forage wagon, and we've got a bale loader, but it's only for square bales. So none of them are any good. Right, we're going to have to stop off at the shop after we've sold the grain, purely because we're going to need to... Oh, by the way, we're going to pick up all the... Straw? Straw. God, rusty at the farming much? Rusty at farming. All right, let's shoot down this way, sell off our product and get cracking into this. I mean, we're probably not going to get a lot of money for this trailer load, but money's money at the moment. And look, I think we've got to put spring crop in both of those fields going forward also. I've got a bit of a dilemma. Which way am I going to be rolling when I go here? Left or right and then left? Go right. Oh, we've made an executive decision. Remember coming down here in the last episode where you spilt the crates, the pallets all over the place every time? Yeah. Look, it wasn't my fondest memory, nor was it fond trying to pick it up every time. I could have shown it on camera, which just would have taken so long. It would have added another 40 minutes to the episode. This game definitely doesn't lack for scenery. It's a very pretty, pretty place, Méchet. Albeit a very foggy morning. Look at these cool little roads. Oh, we're actually going to be shooting downtown here, I think. And past it, are we maybe, potentially? Oh, look at the cows in the paddock! What? When all the cows are sleeping, yada yada yada. Up jumps the scarecrow, and this is what he said. I think, have I just sung like 3 different songs in one? Let's try and turn down here. Hopefully this is not one way. It looks like it's okay to me. And we're selling in here, are we? Interestingly, how do we get out the back? Well, I think we just sell. Doesn't open up. This is definitely the place. Let's just double check that, shall we? Mustard, farmer's shop, 170 foot. It definitely says here. That's the farmer's shop there. Oh, but I can't get out the back out there. Is there a driveway from the other direction? I think we should pick another place to sell this. Let's sell it at your 1873. The cannery is only just down the road, 1861. 1895. Let's go here. Which is just there. Okay. So all these are like, I wonder if that's yet to come. Still indicating, of course I was. Yeah, I wonder if those are yet to come out the back there. Whoa, swinging a bit tight there, Ham. All right, get it up, get it up. That's some good reversing you've done there, mate. Thanks, it's not my first time. Close to my second. All right, let's see how much we're going to make. It's not going to be great, but a few thousand is not going to hurt. Look, almost 5k. I'll take that. 5,000 extra in the back pocket of me is better than someone else. Right, let's go get the sides folded down on this. I also want to then stop by the oh my god, I've already forgotten what it's called. Bidocoin. We'll figure it out when we get there. But by the end of the series, I'll have it down pat. Okay, we'll just pop this trailer over here. I will detach it. If you noticed, I just parked it right on top of the maintenance point. Okay, so we want you, please, can we customize you to have bale trailer, please? Groovy bananas. Some kind of secondary vehicle with the trailer, like a pickup. Something we could just utilize to shift grain around would be really handy. But we don't have that, so we can't. Okay, this thing is called the... Better go around the roundabout, hey? Yep, buddy, that's called round the roundabout. Brickadin. The Brick-O-Din. Look, if you're pronouncing it with my Australian accent, Brick-O-Din. Brickadin. You can tell me if I'm wrong. What's better? Brick-O-Cam will come from this way. So that's another... That'll be another 3,000. So let me just let me get my little trusty notepad out, chat. Okay, so I've written myself on the notepad on the computer here a little list of how much it's costing for this. So I've written 4 times limestone from last episode, which is 3,000 bucks. We've got another 3,000 bucks here I've written. We're also going to purchase breeding snails by 2, which is 4,800, which is expensive. So we'll get those. We do need butter. Where is the best place to buy butter? I don't need butter yet, but just so we're aware. Oh, it's getting up real expensive. We're going to have to wait till it gets down a bit lower, maybe December, which is actually probably fine if we're cooking around then to sell around then. I would hope to be selling sooner, but hey, beggars can't be choosers. Let's go ahead and detach this now so we can load up the trailer. What I can do is I can then drive all the way around and load this up from the other direction. Strap all that down. Lovely. So that money actually did help us out. That money that we made from that field paid for the snails, which is in turn going to help us make so much more money. Time to go home. See you there. So I've decided to turn around and head back to the shop because we actually, whoa, we are actually going to need a spreader. I hope I've turned down the right alleyway here, this laneway. We're going to need a spreader and we need some lime. We need it now, we need it fast. Also, there is a bulk lime storage, so we can actually go ahead and purchase bulk lime. Let's pull into here. Right. So let's have a look at our options for spreaders here. Right, we got some options. So we've got, that's expensive. I think this is going to be our best option for and we're going to go this one, the Vulture one, the yellow. Look, it says that it does fertilizer, lime, and seeds, which has me always worried when mods try and do too much out of the one thing. But look, it says fertilizer distributor or seeds. I think the fertilizer distributor will come under the lime as well. We could find it used, however, I'm not going to. I'm going to buy that. Yes, okay. Now, the cool thing is we can pick this up with the front, because I have a 3-point attach on the front. And I might go and get it filled up now too. I know this is premature, but I need to do things like this now to stop myself from overspending in the future. Where do we fill these up? Is it down here? Livestock, that's a bale sales. Oh, here it is, down this way. Found it. Don't tag that, please. Untag. It'll be that one. Tag. Cooperative line bot. We've just got to figure out which way we got to go here. By tagging things. And just until we get used to the town, used to where everything is. Right, the cooperative is just here, so we'll pull in. I think we can spin all the way around the outside this way. Fill this bucket up. Let's see if we can fill this up from here. It is only, I mean, 1300's not really going to give us a lot, is it? What is that? 833 for 1300 litres. Let's just price comparison that if we can. Do a save. So 450 for 2,000? Bruh. Oh, we got stitched up. I think I'll go ahead and buy 4 of those bags, will I? No, I'll just get them as I need them later. We definitely won't be buying it from the bulk place again. 2,000 litres, 450 bucks, or 800, double the price, for just over half of the commodity. Yeah, I know what we're going to be doing next time. So yeah, we're definitely going to still need fertilizer. We will need seeds, and we will need more lime. And we will need butter. Home sweet home. After we've done the rounds. We've come back with less money, but we do have product. First things first, I'm going to drop this trailer. Just there for a sec, because I want to actually just shove the lime up in here, if I can. Now, I believe you are that one. Oh. Nothing says be prepared, like get your lime and bucket now. All right, next. Where am I going to store these? I might store these in the same place, hey, too. Strap this stuff. I still didn't buy a weight, which was a mistake, but that's okay. We'll get these 3 off here first. I might just take the snails, because these are going to be set up for breeding very, very soon. So I don't know how many snails. I mean, I do know it will take like thousands of snails. For the moment, I'm just going to literally sit them probably here. Stay in there, snails. Okay. But this stuff, I'm just going to put it over to one side. I'm not going to use it yet until we've run out of all the lime we have, just to see how many bags of feed we get. I've already mentioned that. So these bags can literally sit over on the end here. Again, I think as we'll just pluck them as we need them. Looks like we have another bag of pallet of feed there too, which is really nice to see. Nice. Okay. Let's go ahead now and address this. We can pop that one in there. How much lime is in there still? Still 1,480 limestone. Well, what we'll do is let's go and pick up. Let's go and pick now. One of these to start growing some snails. So let's just take one. I want to see what this is going to be like with 1 lettuce, 1 snail, 1 feed to just see where we're at here. See what we get out of that. It's all about just testing the waters, seeing what we're going to get. Take just the 1 actually. I'll just, like I said, just 1. So we'll take these down. We'll probably just do the greenhouse closest to the, or the snail breeder closest to the greenhouse. So we probably will do. So we're gonna do this one here. Let's go ahead now. We're gonna need to water this up. Let's activate you. Activate. Running. Okay. Cost per month, $2, which is not too bad. So we need to put in the breeding snails, the snail feed mix, water, and lettuce. Let's go ahead and get the lettuce now. I'm actually just going to put this stuff down here. That garlic will have to go and get stored down to the kitchen area too, I think. Oops, my chair just broke. I'm free flailing at the back here, trying to use the steering wheel and pedals. Okay, do we just put them here? Yep. Alright, let's get these now. Put these in. I don't know why I did them in this order. I just felt like my poor little snails had to have some lettuce in there first. Hey, and they got some food. Right, let's add some water. We're going to have to add heaps and heaps more water. I might have to drive a different way around to do this, but... Oh, no, hang on. We can just put it here. Yay! Okay, so while they're filling up, let's have a look in here. So they've got some food. Oh, there's the snails there. Oh, I went to third person. I went to crouch. There's the snails there. Look at them. Oh, they got the lettuce leaves to munch on. So water-wise, that's fine. Okay, only 2 loads will do that. But okay, breeding snails, we can fit some more in. Lettuces, yes. Snail feeding mix 1. Let's see what we come up with because, I mean, for the breeding snails, it's 0.2 breeding snails per 1 snail. Okay. So I think maybe we should get a second one in, but like I just said, I still want to see how much we get for one mix. You know, I'm going to switch this now. The garlic can just sit there. I think I'm going to switch this now to be more lettuce. Let's change you to deactivate. And we'll just be doing lettuce from now on. Yeah, that's good. Just for the moment. Can I pick this up by the hand? No, I can't. We'll go and drop this down to the kitchen. We will have to make more of that. Look, at least we've got some to begin with. Let me just do a little bit more water. That tree, I can't wait till that tree's gone. I can't see what I'm doing. Fill up the second amount. I'll put this in the greenhouse. How much is actually in the greenhouse after yesterday? Ooh, 8, right. So we'll just do this last thing of water here. That'll get us up to 25-ish thousand. So that's enough to keep us going for a little bit. I'll move those garlics down into the kitchen. I can't imagine snail feed being that heavy. It seems like it's in 20 kilogram bags, 15 to 20 kilogram bags in there, that's a lot of feed. Like, I buy 20 kilogram bags to feed my Staffy dog. That's a lot of feed. Now, does that go here? No. I think it goes around the front. Let's try that. It's all trial and error, isn't it, really? I think it goes here. Yep, bang. Right, so we got garlic in there. Let's have a look. Because I saw it get stocked up in here. Hey! So we got a little bit of garlic in here, which is great. And some on the shelf. Okay. We have a look at that now. Oh, yeah, look at that. 1,000 liters of garlic. We just need some butter, which we need to get made ourselves. I can pick this up, by the way. I am tempted to throw them in. Ooh, not murder them in their plastic homes. I'll just chuck this up here then if that's the case. If that's the case there, also there seems to be storage in here as well. Sweet. But I think what we have to do now is I think we should get the baler attached. We're going to have to go around and we're going to have to start baling. Because what we can do is we don't need to have those straw bales for the moment. We could... Oh, actually, we will need this to store them on, won't we? I'll leave this out the other side here. Second tractor would really be handy. I could have a worker helping do the prep work on the other field. But look, this is the rags to riches. We're 355,000 in debt. We're going to be struggling for a little bit. However, we will be progressing at a good rate of knots as well. I have a feeling this snail business is going to really help us go boom. Let's have a look at our settings on this bad boy. We've got... I can turn on automatic drop, actually. I will do that. It's not the biggest baler. It's only going to do... Oh, by the way, that's our sign. I don't know if we showed the sign in the last episode, but La Serra Ox Escargos. There's my telephone number. Please call me. Please call me. I'd love to see who picks up. Right. What are we doing? We're getting rid of this straw. We're going to make some money off it, I hope. Do we have the pickup here? Yeah, the pickup's there. Auto drop should be on. I guess we will see. Also, we don't have a windrower, which is going to make this 10 times slower. What are you going to do? I don't really want to go out and buy a windrower. Not unless there was one on sale, I would do that. First one is almost done. You can see it in there spinning around. Look at that. How very cool. Look, a windrower would definitely make this job better, but we're now getting to the point where it's all about... Oh, we haven't got auto load on. There we go. Auto unload. It's all about saving money now. By the way, I don't think that's the high... Yeah, 125s are the biggest bales we're going to be able to make. All right, there's our first bale for this map, for this town. You know what that means? It means that if there seems to be some little tune playing, that we're about to start something. All right, this is bale number 10. If we look here, you hit F1, you can see our little bale counter is up to 10. Yay! And we're going to leave it there today. That baling, that is. I didn't mean to turn the actual tractor off. I'm going to leave the baler in the yard here. I want to check on these snails just quickly. How far we're out again. I'm periodically checking, right? I'm periodically just keeping all these calculations in my head in terms of what's producing what. You're halfway through another bag. Another pallet, I should say. So it looks like, look, we should have plenty of feed. So there's still 5,700 in there. There's still 13,000 in there. Yeah, we should have plenty of wheat. I'm thinking one good wheat crop. We take out those trees. We've got to really get in and prep that field ready for next season. It's really going to be the key to us being able to keep our snails going, because the snails are going to help fund this farm to begin with. Yeah, you are what? Lettuce is at 656 now. Okay, brilliant. For a full-grown snail, because now you should have everything, right? Snails are at 55 litres, everyone. And so we can see the calculations there, and that's what I wanted to see. Now that it's bed in, we can see that it consumes snail feed mix more, yes. The breeding snails less, right, which we knew that. And then the lettuce is slightly less. It's like you can see, well, when you look in here, you can see how much it's drawing, right? But that's it for today, gang. That's our, that's all that's said and done. Snails are underway. We're going to be cooking them sooner than you think. I know, all these lovely little delicious morsels. I shouldn't yuck it because I've never actually had it. Once again, let me know in the comment section down below if you have eaten them and what they are like, because I am desperate to know. Short of eating them myself, look, if we ever got thousands, if this series got off the bat thousands and thousands of views, I would live eat snail on stream for people. But I don't run the risk of that happening, so I don't have to worry. But just know, if we get thousands upon thousands of people watching this series, I'll eat snails live on stream. Is that still even legal? I don't even know. That's it. Stay safe wherever you are. Stay glued to your screen for plenty more. I'll be back. We seem to be ending our episodes down here at the greenhouses a lot lately. I'll be back with plenty more next time. Please leave a like. And also subscribe if you haven't, so you can stay up to date with the episodes. There will be 3 episodes a week of this, because I plan on having other episodes of other stuff in between that, plus our live streaming going forward. Okay, so I plan on doing 3 episodes of this a week, Monday, Thursdays, and Saturdays for your entertainment. Cool. We've got a bit of field prep work to do going forward. But that's it. Next time out, hopefully we'll be cooking some snails. Maybe it might be a couple episodes, but I'll leave you with the cliffhanger anyway of what's going to happen next time with the snail saga. I've been Ham. You've been you. And that's that. Shh, get out of here. See you gang.